This podcast is supported by a brand new Broadway musical that literally sounds like the show I've been waiting for all of my life. It's called MJ, and it's not about Michael Jordan, although that would be cool too. It's all about the one and only Michael Jackson. MJ the Musical takes audiences behind the scenes of the Dangerous Tour to witness the creative process of this one-of-a-kind artist and one of the greatest entertainers in history. And just an FYI, I've been hearing some amazing things about the production. The creative team are some major theater and music heavyweights, including two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Lynn Nottage and Rich and Tone Talluega, who danced with Michael himself. Plus, I got a chance to see the song list, and let me tell you all something. It is incredible. Every song you love. Every song I love. 25 of Michael's biggest hits. Trust me, this is going to be huge. Now, in previews at the Neil Simon Theater in the heart of New York City. Get more info and tickets at mjthemusical.com. Take a minute, girl, come sit down and tell us what's been happening. In your face, I can see the pain. Don't you try to convince us that you're happy. We've seen this all before. Brothers taking advantage of the passion because we've come too far for you to feel alone. You don't let them walk over your heart. I'm telling you.
Girl, I can tell you've been crying and needing somebody to talk to. Girl, I can tell you've been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you. Girl, you don't have to be hiding. Don't be ashamed to say you hurt. I'm your girl. You're my girl. We're your girls. Don't you know that I love you? Whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha 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 ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha 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 ha. Whoa ha ha,
whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha. Whoa, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha. Whoa, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha, whoa ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha.
Sometimes
you have to end it like a UK hun. UK hun. Or like GGB on Queens of the Universe like this.
Hello! Welcome back to another episode of Jade and XD.
Yes, the blackest show about nothing.
Yes, I'm Jade, a.k.a. the only black in the room. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Ooh, and I'm the last tampon in the pack, XD.
A saving grace. You should be the last tampon at the bottom of the purse.
Yeah, that's me. I come through in a clutch.
You're leaking, girl.
Girl, I got you.
I got you.
I see you, queen.
When somebody asks for I See You Queen merch, and I think we need to deliver.
Oh yeah, the I See You Girl merch. Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah,
I see it.
so.
A Noah and Raja O'Hara collaboration.
Yes, but who's Raja O'Hara?
Don't do that. I love Raja O'Hara.
I do too. I love Raja. I just wanted to know which one was Raja. That's all.
Oh well, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love me. Where is Raja?
Oh, she was working in the UK. We have so much drag tea to catch up on, because we haven't even talked about what we can't talk about. I don't think you even know.
What happened?
Oh, girl.
Wait, what?
Well, first. Let's get. How was your week and stuff? You know, we have to do like the original stuff that we always do.
Yes, I started escuela. You know your
Come
girl.
on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Ooh. You can see Jade almost had like a Michael Jackson situation. Hair caught on fire and everything.
My hair.
God.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Dirty Diana.
That scene of the movie, he's dancing on them stairs. And he's like, my hair. And then the next scene was him in a hospital bed with that thing around his head. Sitting there looking like a tampon.
For a cotton picking minute.
And before you even try to come, don't you even do it. Be like, stop it. That nigga is gone. Don't do that. His head burned in the 80s. The statute of limitations is up, nigga. We can laugh. Shit, you gonna police my laughing from the 80s. Like, your daddy was on crack, nigga, and that's funny too. Sha. But yes, I started escuela, and I am the only black in the class. I am also the oldest person in the class, next to the teacher.
Word.
And how that came to be discovered. Because, you ain't going in a bitch and being like, hi, I'm there. And, I'm not doing that. But I hear, the two classmates next to me are chatting. But what do you do? They're like, I just graduated from high school. He's like, oh, I graduated last year. And I was just sitting there. They were like, what about you, Jade? I said, I did not just graduate high school. They're like, so then the instructor had everybody go around and introduce themselves and, say, who they are, where they're from, and, a little bit about themselves and what their dreams are from this class. So I'm like, yeah. They got to me and I was like, well, I've been, in this business for about 15 years. So I was like, if you want to throw in the serving in college, it's been almost 20. I was like, and, I just know the service industry in and out. But I wasn't going into all the shit that I wasn't going into all of this. So I was like, bartended for like 15 years and worked in and out of corporate America, and now I do a little bit of cocktail work with different spirits. And so they were like, oh wow. So they were like, wait, you said something about doing this for 15 years, almost 20. They were like, how old are you? So I told them, and they were like, no, this is how deep now.
Like I said, and me, I'm 56 years old.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Because it was a thought. No, seriously. It was a thought. It was a thought, and I blurted it out.
First of all, you little assholes, this ain't a horror movie. I was like, they were like, we thought you were 20. And I was like, good. Because this license had me concerned. But, I am, not to be ageist or anything, but, a bitch is looking good, nigga, so good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm young in spirit. So we're having a good time. I actually don't, I know it's only been a few days, but so far I actually enjoy my classmates and I enjoy my instructor. He's this lackadaisical French man who don't really give a shit about much except making sure that you do your shit properly, but he ain't really like on no Gordon Ramsay shit. He paces a lot. I assume he smokes mini cigarettes. And I created a whole fan fiction narrative in my head. I said, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was like the fuck up of the family, but he found his footing with culinary and became this resounding chef, and now he teaches. You know what I'm saying? And I'm enjoying myself so far. We've gotten into some knife skills and some, sanitation things. I learned how to make sure I don't poison you niggas. And, and you niggas with all your allergies, all of those things too. And it's good. I'm actually excited to go forward with the journey. And it's kind of fun being a student again. You know what I'm saying? It's fun sitting there and taking notes, and I think because I know this is what I'm interested in, and I know why I'm there, and all of that. Maybe that's what makes it feel different, because I don't recall feeling like this the first several go rounds of school. So I'm having a good time, nigga. That's been my week so far. Only nigga in the room, oldest nigga in the room. It's lit.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. I'm glad it's working out so far well for you.
Thank you very much.
Well. Am I Yoda? What the fuck?
That's all right.
I swear.
It's working so far well.
Oi. Oh my goodness. I had a hell week.
I know, friend. I'm sorry.
If you didn't know, I'm gonna start with the bad news first.
Okay.
And then I'll hint about the good news.
Okay.
Bad news is that I got hacked, like hella hacked. And before you say anything, I had every two-step verification on. I have like the apps, like when Jade logs out of things, she has to call me. to log in, because I'm very secure about shit like that.
Yeah.
That I guess it was like a computer virus from where it looks like, and or I guess I clicked something that I shouldn't have. I really don't know. I really don't know, because I'm quite, you know what I mean? Like, I'm quite careful about that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, it could be anything in this day and age, honestly.
Right. Or also it could have been there's been a lot of data breaches too.
And also, nigga, fuck this two-step verification, because let me tell you about Uber real quick, and then you can finish talking about Hell Week. Uber, so remember Mary Akpa released an album. If you've not listened to it yet, you must listen to it. Nah. So, you have to say it like that. So, we had her soft listening, and that night, and I did hosted it, but I also did some chili for it, because it was like an intimate, cozy evening with Mary. And so we're loading up my stuff in the Uber. We're just gonna split an Uber on the way back home. So we're loading my stuff or whatever. And so she puts her stuff in the cab, and then she comes to help me with the cart and the things, and the nigga drives off. And this is like 1 something, almost 2 something in the morning. Now, remember, my Uber account is blocked right now, and I still don't know why, because, again, you can't talk to nobody at Uber. So, which I didn't have any occurrences with Uber, so I don't know what the fuck this is. So, my account is blocked, and he drives off with her phone, her laptop, because she had her laptop because we were streaming some of the videos during the soft listening, her purse, her keys, her everything. Okay? So we're like, what the fuck? What does she try to do? She tries to log in to the Uber account through my phone. Can't do it because they've banned my account, and there's no way for you to log in otherwise. Then we go inside and go to our homegirl's computer. She tries to log in that way. We'll send a code for a 2-step verification. What happens if I lost my phone?
Yeah.
Like, these companies start putting in all these bots and all these things because they trying to streamline and cut corners and do all these things. And what you all don't realize is that you made things worse and hard, because now people can't get into their accounts. They can't do things, because if shit just goes to the fucking phone and somebody steals the fucking phone, what the fuck they supposed to do next? And then it puts people in a dangerous situation. What happens if she wasn't outside her homegirl's apartment? What happens if I wasn't there? What happens if there's literally no way for her to access this goddamn account, and you all don't have a phone number or some emergency, something to set up? Now, thank God the man drove back around after like 40 minutes. It was like, oh, I thought you were doing an Uber errand. So when you put the stuff in the car, he didn't understand her, I guess, mask, whatever. He didn't touch nothing. But I guess he didn't realize that she said, hold on. And he drove off thinking it was going to the next location. So when he finally realized that wasn't the case, something in my mind after we had tried logging in and doing all the things. I was like, let me just try to call your phone. So I called her phone, and thank God he picked up her phone and was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And I was like, get back here now. You have her shit. And so he's like, I'm coming. So he came. Thank God. But what if this had gone another way? And you all have made it.
Because it so easily could have.
Yeah, very much so. Like, what happens if a nigga got an Uber account for a night so he could rob a bunch of niggas and then close an account out? You don't know. Like, you don't know. You don't know what people are capable of. Niggas have been doing creepy shit with a whole account tied to your system, knowing that they can be identified and still don't give a fuck. But y'all don't set up these precautions and these backups to make sure that these systems are actually efficient. But and that goes to your point, because please tell them the next thing that I asked you and why you can't get the fucking YouTube back.
Right. So with all that being, so let me tell you what happened. So they hacked and changed everything within 2 minutes. So like I didn't have a chance to like do like the two-step verification, like to flag it and say that it was hacked and all that good stuff. They did it very quickly, and they did it at a time where I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if they like recognized my patterns or whatever, but most people know that I go to sleep very early and I take naps. Yeah. And so like it was at a moment where I'm not active on the internet. So that's when they got me. And so I couldn't log in, and so eventually they deleted my everything. They deleted my Google Drive, and then they deleted my YouTube channel. And so because, like you said, there's no like customer service in the way you have to do like to the recovery thing. Because I even have a Facebook story today because Dr. Kia tried to help me. It was so much. So we either way, they shut it down. I didn't even have a chance to save any of the videos. 13 years gone.
What?
Yeah. I started that in June 4th, 2008.
Wow.
And
see, and YouTube, why the fuck don't you have a backup for some shit like this? Why don't you have a backup to the backup?
Right. You know,
wow,
and it's
friend.
like, you know, these things happen to people, and it's yeah, it just really sucked.
I'm so sorry.
So then, me too. But I you know, I'm figuring out what to do next. Maybe it's a sign that I need to let go of it and do something else. I don't know, but I'm still grieving and trying to figure that out. But then, just when I thought shit couldn't get any worse, so then my computer starts acting up. So I'm like, oh God, what's happening now? No. Like, so I told you, like, my keyboard just stops working randomly. This is a common Mac issue, so I'm like, oh God, why? But this is very inconvenient at a time because we're producing a whole bunch of projects that's coming out soon. So it's like, I need this. And then, in the midst of having to change all of my passwords and everything, because the reason why I was freaking out because it was like, when you have your Google account, it like you could access like autofill passwords that you have saved on your computer through your Google Sync or whatever. So I was like freaking out. That's why I had to tell you. I was like, you know, shit is, you know, I got hacked and I had to change everything. Yeah. So I'm like, I have to go and like change everything, and then a lot of times in order for you to change your email, you have to get a recovery. You have to give, is this really you? Respond to this email. And it was my old email, so I was like, I don't have access to that. So then with Facebook today, I had to change it. Still couldn't change it because then I was trying to change the email. They did the same with, well, we sent to an email to that old email address that got deleted. So they deleted everything, mind you. My whole Google account was gone. So there's no Redexy experience. So Facebook, they couldn't verify me. So they have this thing where it'll say, it randomizes 5 people that you know. And it says, step number 1, call, reach out, or talk to them. And then you have to send them this link, and then they tell you they have to identify and verify it's you, and then they tell you to give me this code, right? And I have to do it with 3 different people. It randomized Kia, Asante, Alexis, my friend Sean, and somebody else.
Okay.
Mind you, Dr. Kia did it, who I've known for like 12 years. Asante did it, who I've known for, 13. Alexis, like 6. Like, all of them said they could not verify my identity. So I'm like, Facebook, what the fuck is going on? So by whatever reason, the app made it so I could log back in and change it. It was just so weird. But I am so sick of the internet. I don't know what to do. Like, I hate everything digitally. I know it's how we make money. I know it's how we never.
If anybody understands, I understand.
I'm about to be a gay plumber girl. Like, I am so over the internet. Like, or a gay electrician. You know what I mean?
There's money
like,
in that, friend. There's money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there is.
You go right on to trade school. Listen, we both gonna be in
Listen,
school.
I'll be the trade school, okay? I'm gonna get me some muscles, go to the gym, get me a little business so I could, like, gay bait and shit with the gays.
We're gonna call your business Trade Squared. Oh.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna get my body right so I could just be like gay bait and be like, oh, he fine and he came to fix my sink. At $150. I sure did.
Plumbing problems? Don't fix it yourself. Trust Frank Gay Services. We've helped do-it-yourselfers for over 40 years. Visit frankgayservices.com.
$150? No.
An hour.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Because them hoes are expensive.
Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying? You can work on holidays because you don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, gays don't believe in holidays except for Christmas. So, and the only reason why is because there's glitter involved. So, and then what I thought was going to be uplifting and a joyous occasion, a few months ago, I got tickets to a drag Christmas. And it was going to be hosted by Trinity the Tuck and Monet Exchange, featuring Shea Coulee, Jada, Heidi, Jan, Cracker, Willem, I said Crystal Method, Kylie, Sonique Love.
Oh.
Like, the dolls were in the building.
They were coming out.
They were coming out and showing out. So, thankfully, I got the tickets. They were pretty on the steep side, but I was like, cool, whatever. It was, whatever. But they were on the floor, or what I thought was the floor. Well, it was the floor, but I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Now, I tell Swade and his husband about it like 2 weeks ago, and so they just randomly got tickets. I was like, okay, whatever. But I didn't know where they were sitting. This is very important to the story.
Okay.
So, we get there. Mind you, it's down the street from my house. And at the Wiltern. Now, I've never been inside the Wiltern, and I wish I would have known. It's very Art Deco-y on the inside. It looks like Rockefeller Radio City Music Hall. But, at least Radio City Music Hall has, like, theater seating, so it's like, it goes up slightly. The problem where I was, well, let me get to that. So, ooh, gummies.
But he's dancing.
Are those that Albanese?
You know it!
Yeah. Is that the tropical flavored ones? Because those are the tea.
Oh, no. These are the regulars, but it don't matter because they are, too. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
It's a mix of both.
Oh, yeah,
Cherry, strawberry, mango, pineapple, lemon, orange, green apple, watermelon, pink grapefruit, lime, blue raspberry, and grape.
Those are the tea. So then, it's a gay event, so there's the bar and shit. So niggas is drinking or whatever. So I'm whatever. I'm sipping my canned wine because that's the type of event it is. And guess who walks directly like right in front of me like this?
Who?
Bob the drag queen. And
that's a big bitch, ain't it? That's a big bitch.
No.
No?
Bob and I are I'm taller than Bob actually. Slightly. But like no.
I thought she was a tall one.
She is tall, but I'm not saying like I dwarf, but I'm like, yeah, like right here, like she's tall.
Oh, okay, she's tall.
Yeah.
Tall.
And yeah, and their partner, I think it was Ezra that walked by. I want to say that was Ezra that walked by with them.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my god. But I'm like, okay. So then I realized I had to ask where Swati and them were sitting. Of course, they sat in the same section as that queen. So then, so the story gets, I'm like, okay, fine. I did get to say hi, but I also didn't want to, bother them. They're off. Bob had surgery and whatever. And plus, niggas was trying to talk and shit. Like, put
Bob
your
had
mask
surgery?
on. We're still, yeah, Bob had throat surgery, which I have a fear that we'll both have to do it at some point.
Don't say that.
But I know, but think about it, we talk for a living. And so does Bob. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like Bob is like singing every day, but like at some point our vocal cords are just gonna like end up getting those nodules and have to get them removed. I hope that ever happens.
I'm not
but
speaking that.
I'm not either, but I'm just saying it's a reality as people who use their voices for a living, Because think about it. After you stop working, right? Are you a lot more nonverbal? Like, do you just not want to talk?
Yeah, at home I don't do a whole lot of talking. Actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess you.
So and two, it's about voice preservation, right? Because it's just like I was talking straight for 4 hours and having to create jokes on the fly and just laugh and blah blah blah. But it is some working straight to it, right? And so that's why he had the surgery. But right after that, it's time for us to sit down. Mm-hmm. The seating was not theater seating. It was like the lower tier was theater. Like either way, it was like church chairs, and this Asian man with an Aquarius shirt was right here in my line of vision the entire time. Oh. I couldn't rise up. I was like trying to look through. Chris Rogers was trying to do the same thing. And so we were ultimately so annoyed that we walked out.
Damn.
And didn't even see the show.
Damn.
Like we saw what we could see of Shay perform, and Kylie and Crystal Method and Heidi. That's what we could see.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that was my week.
How shitty.
Yeah. But with that all being said, make me feel better by subscribing to our Patreon.
Hey, put that music in here.
I'm kidding, but subscribe to our Patreon, $7 holla. That's where the true mess lives, and where we tell things where we can't say on the main show. Also, we know that the ads, we support you. Thank you for supporting us with the main show and all the ads. Please continue listening here. But if you want to listen to the ad-free versions, including the video versions, subscribe to the Patreon, all for $7. It's a good time there.
Yeah.
Especially if it's ad-free listening.
Absolutely.
Also, if if the pockets are a little tight, subscribe to our Tube of You. We're getting, we're updating stuff there constantly.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get a new show to binge and talk about, because 90 Day is over.
Oh yes, honey.
Thank God.
Well, we have a couple more videos coming out, right? Or another video.
Yeah, we have a video, and then we have one more. We have to talk about the tell-all, which I feel like we should watch with everybody.
I agree.
Because That's mess. And
That's mess.
anyway, we'll talk about that
That's
after the
mess.
commercial. But subscribe to our YouTube channel and all that good stuff. The good news about XD, I should say, is if you look on my Instagram, just know in the winter.
Oh, nigga, I'm excited.
Something's coming back, and with new stuff as well. It's a whole suite. So it's not just the low; it's more stuff. But and it's a whole new experience too. I'm super excited to share it with you all. It's really fun, and I can't wait to share it. But anyway, do you have anything to announce before we go to commercial?
Nope.
Okay, let's take a break, and we'll come back after these mensajes. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back. XD. Do the women in your life, besides me, of course, take vitamins?
They do.
Okay, so I'm about to put you on then. A great gift for the holiday. You ready? Have you heard of Ritual?
That's stuff you do.
LOL. No, not that Ritual. My daily Ritual. It's the best multivitamin I've used thus far. So, Ritual's Essential for Women 18 Plus multivitamin was formulated by exhaustive research to help fill nutrient gaps in the diets of women ages 18 plus. So, it's formulated with nutrients to help support brain health, bone health, blood health, and it provides antioxidant support. It's what we need in this day.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yes, and Ritual is committed to third-party testing from USP and the Non-GMO Project. So it's traceable and vegan-friendly ingredients, always has clear communications, absolutely no shady stuff, period.
Good. Let me go order some right now.
Oh, well, right now, Ritual is offering our listeners 10% off your first 3 months. Just visit ritual.com/JadenXD and turn healthy habits into a ritual. That's 10% off at ritual.com/JadeandXD.
Having girl chat. So I'm sure you have not seen, but there's some drag mess.
What's going on?
Trigger warning.
Oh no.
So Sharon,
Needles?
Mm-hmm.
Sharon Needles. Sharon.
Season 4.
Oh, yeah, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon.
Yeah, she has been accused of being, nasty to and abusive to a 15-year-old.
No bueno.
Yeah, and mind you, they've always been a little sketchy with the race shit, and now they just say nigger all willy-nilly.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me it was a willy-nilly nigger. But I know you said there had been something before.
Well, yeah, but it ain't looking good, friend.
Well, you know what? Get them out of here. Get all of them out of here. Every nasty-ass creep, get them out of here.
Have you seen the new the Queens for season 14?
No. What's the bomb to drop today? You dropped the bomb.
Oh, there's a straight white man on the cast.
Yep, I knew something was coming.
Somebody's mama come get her, please.
And for the first time in history, a mouth-watering twist could make a queen's wish come true.
14 RuPaul candy bars, but only one bar could save your padded ass.
Thought you was gonna say a woman. There it goes. Okay, so now the straight niggas that co-opted the space too.
Yeah, straight white man, and their joke leading into it was, yes, another white man needs more like space. or something, and they were being joking or whatever. And of course, they've been apologetic, and of course, because they have to, and all that good stuff. And,
apologetic about saying that.
That and understanding that, you know, it's a queer space, but they've always been invited into queer spaces, so they don't really understand that it's the problem, why it's an issue.
Well, that's because they're a straight white man. That's because they're
yeah,
and then a straight man, and then a straight white man. It's layers to this shit, nigga.
Right? Because it was like if you would have sold me a straight black man or like a straight Latino man or a straight Asian man, I would be like.
Give me a straight black man, and I might have been. My.
Yes, because it's like, a queer space, and it's like cross dress.
You know what? No, nigga, go to the ball and walk the motherfucking whatever. Maybe nope, not even there. Nope, nigga, go to the ball and sit in the audience.
And like, I get it. There are straight drag queens, and I get it, but it's just you can't tell me that you've marketed this space to be a safe space. Every time somebody sits in front of that damn trauma mirror, and then all of a sudden RuPaul comes out and it's just like, I'm your mother now, call me mother, yada yada yada, and then all of a sudden you turn around and hire heterosexual Trixie Mattel to be on. You're like, and their drag isn't even that good. So it's like, why are we even here?
Okay, see, that makes it even worse. At least the bitch came through on UK and it was like, ooh, her drag is good. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can't come through in this space. It ain't your space. And your drag is mid. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
Right.
No, nigga.
That's like when Julia Stiles went to that dance party. And
it got her. Let me tell you, nothing will irritate me more in history than them trying to make us and convince us that Julia Stiles has some flavor to her and save the last motherfucking dance. But you was talking about the Can't Hardly Wait, where she got up on the table and danced.
No, I was talking about
Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, nigga, she all up in your nut. Up in your nut, cracking it. What's she doing? Two-stepping. I don't care what
got up there with that mid-ass performance and live your dreams, and then or when she was dancing with the nigga side by side and they straddled a chair and you nigga see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. You get a cop who comes up in the mix and the nigga knows how to do the motherfucking bunny hop, and all of a sudden niggas want to get rowdy. Like, stop giving them space. Big whoop, nigga, you know how to do the bunny hop. Somebody's getting shot right now. Like, stop cheering these niggas into spaces that they don't need to be in. You niggas love to invite some a part of niggas so that they can feel like they a part. Half of you niggas don't need to be there.
I told you, I hate niggas who try to be a part. Why are you a part?
Why? For what? Y'all getting up here, you want me to get hype about a motherfucking pig doing the Cupid shuffle. Fuck, I'll get, you know what I'm gonna get hype about? A real oink oink pig doing the Cupid shuffle. Invite that nigga to the party.
Right. Oh, live your dreams. It's not as what it's in this.
Live your dreams. Mid-ass day. That bitch, that wasn't even me. That was Reggie.
Get the cream.
That was Reggie. Okay, that bitch did 8 TikTok dances together, and all of a sudden niggas got hype. I was stupidly annoyed.
Oh my God.
And that nigga don't even like you black bitches.
Sure don't.
Okay. He was in a neighborhood full of... He ain't like none of you hoes. He was in the school since childhood. The one Reggie ass white girl walks in with her pie face and the nigga lit up like a Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. Niggas love a Sarah Plain and Tall.
Do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you know, niggas love cream of wheat.
They do. You know, they love mid.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I love cream of wheat.
Well, you like white girls.
I'm more of a farina girl. Girl, but you know. Actually, I like a cornmeal porridge just a little bit more. So.
Okay, well then, we were saying how I'm gonna just go on a limb here. I'm gonna raise some money and just open a Golden Krust here. Not because, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not? LA deserves a Golden Krust.
Yeah. Or
and I say this, I mean they deserve better. But LA deserves a Golden Krust. And I say this to say, we went to the new soul food restaurant in downtown Los Angeles. Now, I do want to say that soul food in California is very LOL. But I do want to say that in the Bay Area where there's pockets of like real black people, but there's good food there, like especially like in East Oakland and stuff like that. And of course there's some here. I'm just not a fan of Doolin's on Crenshaw. They tried to hype that up here. It's just not for me. Anywho, there's this place called Fixin's, right? So we go in there. It reminded me, they have like Dallas BBQ wings. So like the Brontosaurus wings. Yuck. And I'm like, where do you guys find those?
At the horse farm.
They were, I mean, Grim said they were good, but I had the catfish. It was great. The food wasn't the problem.
Okay.
But like, when we walk in, now mind you, I don't really care about white people and how they react to our things. No. But I do care about a proper dining experience. So when I walk in, I was instantly annoyed because, it was a group of whites and one black person in the group. Oh, yeah. But it also made me annoyed because they were all in the military because they all had their fatigues on. So I'm like,
well, yeah. Then
I support the troops, but this situation made it even worse. And I just, you know what I mean?
Maybe these niggas did. Maybe the nigga didn't have no niggas in his troop.
That might be it too. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's what it was. And you got to pray for him and his spirit, unless you heard him talk, and then you'll know.
Right. So we sit down. I'm like, okay, cool. Now the artwork is like pop art, so it's like a board. It'll have like whatever brand, like so. Like say there's like a big ass like board, and it's like a Nilla wafer ad. But it has like a quote from like, I don't know, like, that's how we make cornbread. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or like, and then they have like the Quaker Oats sign. And it's just like, this how grandmammy fed me with a mammy titty. Like, you know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. and like they serve like all the drinks out of like mason jars. And I was like,
it's like that soul food restaurant I went to Charleston with Dr. Umar on the fucking wall of celebrities.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's real performative in here, dog. Like, you don't gotta do all that. Like, back to my point about the nigga and the troops. So then we started listening to the music. So, of course, I'm thinking, and it's very important to know that this is 11:30 in the morning. 11:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. And...
Oh, you was getting early lunch.
Well, here's the thing. Because they just opened. Okay. And you know how people, like, latch on to freshly opened things? And it's in LA Live, so I'm like, oh, no, we need to try this as soon as, like, because date night and, like, reservation, I just didn't feel like doing all that. Okay. So, it also made me nervous to feel like how I will know the true test of the restaurant if I have it first in the morning to be like, is this fresh or not?
Okay.
And they passed the test because it was great. It was fresh. Everything was done. It was beautiful.
Okay.
But then the music started playing, and so I'm assuming This is Jill Scott, Living My Life Like It's Golden.
That would make sense.
Anthony
Frankie Beverly
Hamilton.
and Maze, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Hamilton situation. The closest thing to modern would be like some Lucky Day.
Right.
Or like...
They might play an Ari Lennox song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, for the entire hour and change we were there, it was nothing but coon talk. It was like, and I'm flickering it, bitch. Yeah. Like the whole time. I'm like, because at first, when we first sat down, it was Solange. It was all my niggas in the whole wide. And I was like, oh, they're playing niggas. And I was like, oh, in front of these white people, I don't give a fuck, whatever, it's Solange. And then it turned into Roddy Ricch super quick. And I was like, whoa.
Hop to the coupe, the lock, but I got talk, and then the fence to the back. Yeah.
And then it, like, I was just like, I could just imagine it's a bunch of like skinny niggas who were just like, yeah, like in the studio. Like, I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Was it young niggas in the kitchen?
Yeah. There was young people on this. The youth was the staff.
I'm not surprised, because this is what I'm noticing these days. Like, it's coon tunes. Every business I go to, and Brooklyn plays rap in every establishment anyway.
Oh yeah, they play Biggie in every. It could be like the fucking
just
like.
Is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then
Michelin star, and it's they play Biggie.
Now, like with the new crowd, they'll play Biggie, and then they'll play like The Weeknd and shit. But when I go into like the little nigga spots, they playing the shit.
Yeah, and I was like, this looks like the type of place where they twerk over bacon.
Oh, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is not to stand behind or with that nigga with the short sleeve turtleneck, but this is to say I still don't want you motherfucking shaking ass over my motherfucking French toast.
Yeah, keep your backwind down.
Yeah, okay? Bitch, I came here to eat, bitch.
I will break my hollandaise sauce, girl. Sit down.
Okay, bitch, I ordered this egg over easy, and I don't want you doing nothing with my yolk. So, yeah, man. Can I say something controversial yet brave in regards to this troupe that you saw? Mm-hmm. I know niggas, are loving to write their articles and their get on, to make their vlogs and things, and black is not a monolith. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
There are rules.
You can't talk white. Yes, you can.
We are on a monolith, but there are commandments.
Yeah, and you can talk white. And I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. You can talk white. And does that mean somebody who does not speak standard AAVE as you all have created? Does that mean somebody can't, who doesn't speak that way is talking white? No. Let me clarify my statement. Because I see your black ass in a sea full of pink, and I hear you talking about, but bro, you are talking white. And you can kiss my ass with that narrative is what you can do. Because I can see your nigger ass up here. Dude, no, you are talking the fuck white. Okay? And you not going to tell me that's not what that nigga is doing. So no, I'm not talking about niggas speaking proper English or any of that. I'm talking about them performative ass. I'm getting ready to put on my motherfucking lacrosse polo and my shortest khaki shorts and my fucking Sperry's, and I'm gonna go with all the rest of the Chads, and I'm a Chad too. No, that motherfucker is talking white. You can't act white. Yes, the fuck you can. Get out my face.
Yeah. So when I in undergrad, I you know, like at my first school, it was like University of Bridgeport, it wasn't a real thing. But when I went to Buffalo, they had like real traditional, like, oh, it's Resh Week or whatever.
The fuck?
For like all the fraternities and sororities and shit like that. So for the white ones, they had the techies, which is like I think it was Tau Kappa something, Tau Kappa Epsilon, something, or whatever.
But these was the white fraternities.
TKEs. Oh, yes, the white fraternities. The white fraternity sororities. They're the only people that participate in Rush Week. You know.
I like to call those mobs.
I mean, the blacks ones are too. But they had one of the Negroes of you know, every episode I count to say which one is going to be the one.
We waiting. We just stepped out. Itching toward that line, nigga.
I know. I mean, but anywho, they sent one of their, their token lackeys to talk to me. And of course, I'll never forget it. He had on a red, like, hat,
oh, it was a prophecy.
He wore to the back. Yeah, he heard to the back. He had like a red techie shirt, and of course he had the traditional dude bro khaki shorts, khaki cargo shorts. And the problem was it was cold outside. You know, white people be wearing shorts in the wintertime.
Yeah.
In like all weather. In California, I get it, but like they did that shit in upstate New York, and he was just out there. Talking about, hey, bro, what's up? No.
No. Don't bro me. Don't bro me, bro. Don't bro me, bro. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that. Don't talk to me like that. And then they be confused. And it's fine. You could be confused. But I'm clear.
Yeah. Because I used to be like, oh, you talk white or whatever. I'm like, sure. But I'm like, I'm also very, very black. So I don't really, That's why
I had to make sure I clarify what I said, because it's not about the way you talk or whatever. Like, this is, you know, where you from and all of that, right? But no, nigga, if you take that and then you come to me with some girl, and you start, everything becomes a question, because, everything inflects up, and I just don't know. Yeah, no, that's what the fuck you doing. And y'all don't want to hear it because you don't like that, but that's what you're doing. So stop it. If you don't like it, stop it and just talk like a regular person. And your regular ass accent, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you grew up in the middle of wherever the fuck America. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not talking about the way you talk. I'm talking about that extra shit y'all be doing. And it always be the bitches with all the white friends who got bad leave out. And they the ones who want to be hollering, black is not a monolith. Shut the fuck up, fix your weave, bitch. And go fix yourself before you come talking to me.
Everybody who says black is not a monolith are the people who just want an excuse to watch like Lena Dunham, like projects and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! But I loved girls. I'm like, man, bitch. Like, I bet the fuck you did.
Right? Just watch the show. I get it. You don't gotta do on this whole trope about black is not a monolith, girl. Like, you're not gonna like burn you at the stake for watching this raggedy show, girl. Like, relax.
All I'm saying is go find you one more black friend and fix that leave out. That's it.
Okay. There's power in numbers, queen.
All right, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
Ain't nobody like they go on with that shit.
Child.
Like, no, we are not a monolith, okay? And people always do that when people attack shit or say shit about shit that they like. They got nothing to do with them,
right?
Like when I hate when this whole argument on the internet comes out about like Friends and they always want to compare it to Living Single. I'm like, why can't you just let the two just be, right? Like let Living Single
because
have
didn't
their
Friends
own glory,
steal?
just be
Didn't
black.
they steal though? They stole
the network, but that's the network. They ain't got to do with the actors now.
Oh no, not the actors. No,
you know what I mean.
No,
like even if it did so, every idea is stolen in television, as far as I'm concerned. Because I've been doing this whole rewatch of history and shit like that in TV. I realized how many people, like after finishing Frasier, there's so many people from like the Golden Girls who wrote on Frasier and stuff like. It's a lot. So anyway, the whole point is. And everybody's birth from Norman Lear. Icon, legend. Speaking of which, did you see Kevin Hart play motherfucking Gary Coleman?
Wait.
See, that's the problem. I got no quiet, I got no privacy, I got nowhere to go to think my deep thoughts.
What you talking about, Willis?
You know what? Fine. Go ahead and take your dumb picture.
Because that's not what I was sitting here thinking about. That's not what I was sitting here.
I'm sorry. It just came to me and it pissed me off.
You know what I was thinking about? What if the whites came through and made a white version of Boys in the Hood? Ricky!
We'd call it 2016.
January
6th. Oh my gosh, imagine.
Woo, Proud Boys in the Hood. Proud Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Woo, shit, you don't like it? That's not my fault. That's history. Wait, okay, you were saying?
That's funny. Well, we have to take a break now. And I forgot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I want to give my family and friends something more memorable than a gift card this holiday season, but it can be tough to think of a meaningful gift. I want to gift something that's useful, yet unique, cool, yet eco-friendly, techie, but actually affordable.
Hello, Tushy Bidets. Check all the boxes.
Yes.
I love my Tushy. First of all, if you don't have one, I don't know why you're waiting not to get one. They are the best. It helps you stay clean where you need to be clean. And they have fabulous bamboo towels. I don't know why they don't talk about that, but they have these fabulous bamboo towels that you use to wipe after. It's wonderful. Get a Tushy now. I love mine.
Little block towel. It's amazing. You end up on some antibiotics. You already know how that goes. Get you a Tushy. Butthole will be happy. Okay? Stop spreading your business around your butthole with toilet paper. Start washing with Hello Tushy. Hello Tushy Bidet. It washes your bum with fresh water for a better way to clean than toilet paper. It's a simple spray and pat dry, especially with those bamboo towels. And it attaches to your existing toilet without an electrician or a plumber. You don't need any of that.
I even did it. It was super easy. Give the gift of a clean bum to yourself or your loved ones this holiday season and get 10% off plus free shipping right now at hellotushy.com/JXD. And also tag us and Hello Tushy on social media so we can celebrate your clean bum. That's hellotushy.com/JXD for 10% off and free shipping. And we're back. So, we're Pluto. You have Pluto?
You know I don't.
It's free. It's free.
It should be for off the name.
Because they have commercials, but they have it's a TV. It's like cable for people who don't have cable. Like it's free TV. So like every network has their own like type of channel. So like WeTV has a channel on Pluto, but it's only their reality TV, which is weird because it's like that's all they produce. But it's classic reality TV because yesterday they played LA Hair with Kim Kimble. And then the day before that, they played the Mary Mary Show.
Oh! I have not seen Forehead Act Up in a minute, and I'm ready to relive that.
I bought, that's one of my pandemic purchases. I bought the whole series on Amazon, and it is the best.
I'm not even mad at you for that. I'm truly, when I tell you, I actually am not mad at that at all.
I wish we would have covered it back then, because we had the show back in the day.
You said it aged horribly, but I really, really, really want to cover Charm School.
Look out, world. Here comes trouble. It's the contestants from Charm School. These ladies of questionable merit were all on flavor of love. And as you can see, there wasn't a charming bone between them. But now, Monique's giving them a second chance.
Because we can call all the shit out. Like, we didn't make the goddamn show. Because I went back and watched some Flavor of Love. And I was like, oh. Oh no, Titi, they can't do that. That nigga slapped one of them girls' asses, and I was like, oh, you can't just be up here slapping bitches' asses. Like, this ain't the strip club.
Yeah, see, I told you, there's some shit that just don't age well.
It's not, but then there's some new shit that also, you know what? No, too brave. Did you watch Love Life season 2?
With Sheedy, no, I haven't.
Because there was this one scene.
You can tell it. Say
yeah,
it,
whatever. So there's this one scene where he's about to have sex with a college girl, but she's legal. She's legal and all that, but she's still a college girl, and this nigga got to go into a dorm, and he looks like he should have the ultimate shame, and then the nigga who's the security guard at the front desk looks at him like, you nigga. So it was funny. But, so you about to have sex with the girl or whatever, they gonna smoke, and so of course she got to put a towel at the door. Like, it's all this shit. It's Harry Potter novels. It's all this shit. Like, you should not have your grown ass to fuck in here, right? But then she's Gen Z. So they start to get to it, They know what they came there for. They said it. And then the girl's like, I took this course called Consent Can Be Sexy. She's like, may I put your dick in my mouth? And I said, okay, now wait a minute. I understand why things are where they are because you niggas don't know how to act. But what I won't be doing and adopting is asking a nigga if she was like, the course is called Consent Can Be Sexy. May I put your dick in my mouth? She's like, may I mount you? And I was like, oh, hell no, nigga. You can't even talk filthy no more. And I'm not trying to sound like Dave Chappelle because that nigga is not doing it right now. He's not, okay? I'm not trying to sound like that. But what I won't be doing is asking a nigga if I can put his dick in my mouth. If I ask Tristan, may I put your dick in my mouth? He'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's funny.
It's fun. No. It was hilarious.
But it's also like...
It's because you niggas don't know how to act. So now niggas they've had to have to create chance cards and community chest cards and all kinds of things to make sure niggas are clear about what they doing because y'all niggas don't know how to act.
Nope. Gross. Disgusting.
I told y'all for a long ass time.
I told you. People automatically assume you enter a gay club. That means that it's all free range, everything.
No.
Like, because the gays have a big issue with consent.
niggas
so
have a big
interesting.
issue with consent.
Yeah.
I mean, humans, but niggas have a big issue with consent. And niggas is non-racial specific.
Yep. And gender specific.
No, it's not gender
Honestly.
specific.
Oh, yeah.
But also, niggas have a big issue with consent.
Because let me tell you something. What I don't miss about going to the club is having niggas put their hand on your waist, try to move by you. And I'm just like, let me get by. You don't need to touch the small of my back to move me, sir.
You don't.
I always just be like, tap on the shoulder.
6:33 right now. New video from TMZ appears to show actor Cuba Gooding Jr. touching a server at Tao nightclub in Manhattan. The server claims he pinched her, says she told Gooding not to touch her. She says he replied by saying, quote, "Oh, that's no fun," and insisted.
I don't like that. Don't touch me.
Yeah, I would prefer not to touch any, but if I had to.
Yeah, like when
hey.
it's too loud and you said excuse me 25 times and they just ain't moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, niggas just quick to do that hand to the small of the back. No. That ain't like that, papa.
I don't like that at all. I told you about that nigga who grabbed my ass in the club.
Oh yeah, this nigga grabbed my ass on the train. It was real like, what was?
Oh, I had one of those. I had one of those too. I had one put his dick on me on the train, and when I tell you, I acted a plumb fucking donkey on that train after that. I think I told you about that. I started.
That's like when that nigga jizzed on me at Pride.
That is worse.
Yeah.
That is. Don't nut on me. Don't nut on me, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't nut on me.
That was not consensual. I did not have a community chest card.
No. Don't nut on me.
No, not on me, Argentina.
I am not ready to go. Bro. Delete. Woo, nigga. Woo.
Deleted scene, find on Patreon. Oh my gosh. Speaking of advertisers, I feel like we should just take another break off GP.
I think it's about time.
Yeah. Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Hit a clock.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Today's lesson is going to be about friends. Do you have any friends? I hope so. It's very, very, very strange in English to ask someone, will you be my friend?
So we're black, catching up, having girl talk. How's the commute back and forth into the city again? Are you taking the trains? Or are you driving and,
Well, I haven't quite taken the train just yet, but I will start doing that next week. I just kind of want to get my footing. Plus, you have to get the uniform and the utensils and the...
Oh my gosh. So when my homeboy TJ, when we all used to live in Brooklyn, he had a roommate who was in culinary school.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was pastry chef, and so all her homework was having to make candy and baked goods and whatever, and trust and believe the shit was delicious.
Yeah.
So I'm a little jealous about all the homework you about to have to make.
Oh, so much homework, but it's fine because you all will get to see some of it, and I will do an unboxing of sorts. I got a backpack, like a industrial, like camping, multiple compartment backpack of utensils. So they give you like your knife set, your whetstone, waterstone,
what's a waterstone?
Your whetstone to sharpen your knives. They give you a fine mesh strainer and 2 different types of thermometers and 2 different types of scales and different size ladles, but like everything is very specific by the ounce or whatever the measurement is. They give you all of the tools you need for the kitchen. They give you in this big ass fucking backpack. And then you also have like a cutting guide because you learn all the different chops. So they have a little model thing with like the size of the chop and what that is and the type of chop that it is, and it's got written tests, and you've got your cooking tests, and you've got I think it's 26 modules that we go through. So like today we did food safety and started knife skills right off the bat. Like first day was orientation, second day food safety, you start your knife skills.
Well, you have like a expedited program.
Right, yeah. Like I have my first test Monday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
work.
So like I'm in school.
Yes.
I'm in school.
You is reading. You is learning.
I is.
You are Addie's wildest dreams.
I is. I'm like that little snooty ass light skinned girl in her class with the rich dresses. What was that bitch's name? Harriet. And she was like, Harriet wears pretty dresses every day. And then her friend Sarah's like, fuck Harriet. You see, no, and I still been reading. She's like, fuck Harriet. That bitch is mean as fuck. And she gonna act like she your friend, but that's because she wants you to be her slave. And Harriet's a snooty ass bitch who ain't never had her ass kicked properly because she's one of them bitches like, my family's never been in slavery. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You just don't know.
Yeah, she's the La Cienega Boulevardes.
She's the La Cienega Boulevardes of the 1800s. What was that? What's Gabrielle? You used mean ass name on Sister. What was her name? Or Rhonda. Who was Rhonda? Rhonda, Beyonce's stepsister. So that's who she is. She the Rhonda of the 1800s.
Yeah, the Bianca Lawson of the 1800s. With that being said,
coming soon, live action Addie. Okay, it's a hard knock life for us.
Imagine if we did Addie. That should be our next project.
Oh my God, can we please?
Addie the music. First of all, I'm sure that author or authoress,
she would sue the living shit out of us.
Oh, absolutely, because I would want to do it like Robot Chicken.
So we'll call her like a day. Like she can.
That Addie African.
She is though. So yeah, blood.
That's true. A day she live in Bed-Stuy.
And like when her and her mother finally get to Philly, you know what I'm saying? They take a moment to breathe, look around, see where they at. Her mother be like, they teach women to shrink themselves, but you see, we got ourselves through freedom. Like she's, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a whole monologue. You know what I'm saying? I'd have like a Zendaya in that nigga scene from Euphoria where they was in the diner and they're just sitting there and it's literally nothing but dialogue. Just different scenes. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna sing "Don't Sing for Me, Argentina." I'm really excited to see this happen. Very Hamilton, but make it slave. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you see the vision? Fuck with it.
Hamilton was about slavery, kind of.
Yeah, but like,
yeah, but yeah, like
when Addie, but it's not though. Like this, we will have specific scenes. Like it'll be like Addie and her mother, and you know, because it's like live action, we have to have the screen moving to make it look like they're running. But and then you know, we'll have like running, you know, or it'll be like Mary, a little run away, love, and you know, they're like running in place. And it's like the little screen moving or whatever. You fuck with the vision, nigga. I got my mind. My mind. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Or have like Addie and her mama be on like some Thelma and Louise type shit. Where they abandoned their sister.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Or they show up to the white lady's house, the one who like first took them in and was like, hell no, them soldiers can't come up in here. And they get to the door and the white lady, and you know, they knock on the door and then here comes the song. Who's that peeping in my window? How? Like, nobody knows. You see it. You see it.
I see it.
I'm painting a picture.
I fuck with the vision.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. We should do it. I see it.
Yeah. My mind.
Addie, live action Addie coming summer 2022.
What scene? I mean, what character would you like to play?
I don't know.
I think I want to be Harriet.
Think about it. Because I don't want to be. Because I don't want to be the daddy.
Actually, I think I want to be Sarah, Addie's best friend. That's who I'm gonna be.
She gives me Lavender from Matilda.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She be trying to put her on, and like when it comes to her trying to make friends with Harriet, I'm gonna be like, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. Yes. You know, or it'll be like, I don't fight, I don't argue, I just hit that bitch with a bottle. And that's, you know, a whole musical featuring Coon
But
Jones.
I feel like it would be women led, so I'd have to have like, you know, just like the funny, kooky like dance scene. Like I'm like going to get that sarsaparilla, going to get the sarsaparilla. Hey, hey.
No, you are not playing Bojangles. You can be.
Well, I just feel like, you know.
Ain't no Bojangles in the show? What you doing? Why are you trying to make it minstrel? Why you?
I wasn't. I just feel like, you know, when the think about Mary Poppins, right? Think about Mary Poppins. Dick Van Dyke didn't have many lines. It was like stepping time. He was low key cooning. Think about it.
Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiminy, Jim Jim Chiroo. Good luck, we're above when I shake hands with you. Oh, blow me a kiss. And that's lucky.
But he was a white man cooning. See, you can't play a real Bojangles.
I know, but the point is the fact that the men don't factor in the Addie story.
You could be the narrator.
Okay, I could be like, what's his face who narrated Madeline?
Exactly. Be that nigga. I do not want you tap dancing for shit. I would stop the whole production. Get off this stage.
Did you see the Black Annie from the Annie Live the other day?
Yes, I did. Did you see those bitches acting like Omegas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Strolling.
Yeah.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
They never pick the stuff like the live action shit I want them to do. Like, I want them to do Addie. Like a live action. Yeah, Addie. Or like, I really, like in all seriousness, I want them to redo Hair. Like like I want them to do Broadway shit, like for real, like Hair or
when
Jesus Christ
the
Superstar.
moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars. Then
be peace on the motherfucking planet.
On the planet. And love will hit the stars.
See the stars.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Yes, a gem. I also want them to do live action Matilda. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me get some live action Matilda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who would play the Trunchbull?
Donald Trump.
No. Mm-mm. Can't be truly evil. They just got to play evil well. Lauren Cheney. Yes, you
that
see
is great casting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great casting. Lawrence Cheney.
As the Trunchbull. Yes. Yeah. And he would still be in drag. You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, babes?
Yeah. Can you get in the chalky, babes? Magnus! You see it.
Yeah, that's genius. That is genius. Speaking, we can end on this. Did you watch A Bitch Who Stole Christmas?
That's what it's called?
Yes. Did you watch A Bitch Who Stole Christmas?
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, honey. Whenever you're looking for some downtime, I know that's very rare in this day and age for you, but please watch A Bitch Who Stole Christmas.
Wait, hold on. Hold your horses.
Well, it is a beautiful winter evening here in Tuckahoe, and the perfect night to kick off the annual Winter Ball. Isn't that right, Preston Carsley?
Oh, it sure is, Matt Rothhughes. Even our wives joined us here tonight in the audience.
Oh, hi, hon.
The Bitch Who Stole Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Who's the white bitch in the top left corner?
I don't know who the real actors and actresses and people are.
Okay.
I know.
Except
I know the other
we got
people.
Craig's mother in the top right. Okay, there's Ginger Minge. There's my old coworker, White Alex. There's... Wait, who's this white drag queen, third row down on the left? Across from Jan.
Know what you're looking at.
Okay, there's Jan. There's
I could tell you
Peppermint, and is this Brooklyn? You're Brooklyn Heights, and wow, RuPaul. I see that it got a 5 and a 8 out of 10 on IMDb. This came out okay.
The other day.
Okay, Carson Kressley's in it. Michelle. Okay,
Ross
of course,
is in it.
Anna Maria Horsford is in it. We love to see it. Craig's mother. James Mansfield. That's who I couldn't see who that was. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And James Mansfield has a big part.
Why the fuck is Chato in this? Laganja's in this.
Yeah.
This is so fucking random.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I think, can we watch this on Cena?
I'm not watching it again.
Oh, you already watched it. God damn it.
Yeah, I think you should watch it on your own. It's not something I want to cover.
It's not something you want to cover.
No.
Oh, great.
But I
Okay.
feel like it's just something you should watch. Just like I think you should watch the Soul Food Cook-Off show, which I'm behind on.
I will watch that.
But yeah, A Bitch Who Stole Christmas. It is, how do I say this? I'm glad that all the queens got paid and are working. You know?
You're not.
I'm glad.
You're not
I'm
helping
glad.
me on what. Well, you know what? I tried to I tried to finish UK. I tried to start it up again, and I couldn't.
Dirty rice.
I couldn't. I just wasn't interested in going back. I was like, wow, man, it's been a minute since I just quit in the middle.
Yeah.
I just quit the shit. I'm like, damn, I'm treating this like Canada.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
And then not in my downtime, in my background noise while I'm doing other stuff, I tried to put on that. I was trying to figure out a show to put on. And so I started putting on that, oh God, the bullshits. What's it called? The white people who was rich and they moved to the Schitt's Rock.
Oh, Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek. And, there's a moment, I laugh at the mother a lot.
And the mom from Beetlejuice.
Yeah. But I don't know.
People hyped that show up to me, and I tried watching it. I just wasn't into it. Just like that Mademoiselle show on Amazon that won like hella Emmys. Like I don't
even know what that is.
I don't. Yeah, it's
or
like this girl.
or like the chess shit, the checkers, whatever the fuck shit y'all tried to make us watch. And I was the British checkers. What's it called? The British checkers.
What are you talking about?
The British checkers on Netflix. That everybody was so excited.
Oh, the Queen's Gambit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wasn't. It don't work for your girl.
No,
like at all. It didn't work.
But that's today's show.
It is. Thank you all for listening and supporting us for everything and all that we do. Have a safe and happy holiday season. We will not leave you hanging this holiday season. We will have new episodes for you all.
Absolutely.
Because we don't stop working. Anyway, we love you for listening.
Yeah.
See you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, we're moving on.